All right, fight fans, welcome to Combat Sports Insider. Today we're diving into the latest on MMA Twitter to see the reactions and analyze what's happening right now. Let's head over to Twitter and check it out. Oh wow, I just looked at Merab's Twitter handle. We all know Merab secured a victory over Umar Nurmagomedov last weekend in a closely contested fight. But hold on, look at this. Oh my god, this is one of the worst things I've seen from Merab. He's absolutely doing Umar dirty after the win. Let's dive into MMA Twitter reactions before and after the fight. Here's a random guy, I don't even know his name. Let's check his profile. He seems like a fight fan who comments on the sport but isn't connected to Chef Cat. Looks like he's a Bivol fan and was rooting for Bivol to win by decision. But we all know how that turned out. Beterbiev proved to be the better fighter who won that fight by decision. Now, let's look at what this guy posted back on April. It seems Merab was standing on top of a building, taking a video of himself. Pretty dumb move. And this person claims Merab was contemplating. But come on, that's not true. Merab isn't scared of anyone. He's fought Peter Yan, Henry Cejudo, and Sean O'Malley, elite strikers, and dominated all of them. Now here's another guy, always seeking attention, saying Merab is terrified of Umar. Really? This looks like a coordinated attack on Merab. He's been fighting at the highest level long before Umar even entered the UFC rankings. Honestly, who has Umar fought? No one. The only ranked opponent he faced was Corey Sandhagen. If Umar wasn't Khabib's cousin, the UFC wouldn't even consider him for a title shot. He'd have to fight 5 or 6 ranked opponents to earn a contender spot. There's this claim that Merab can't wrestle, or that all he does is cage hold. Nonsense. Look at what he did to Henry Cejudo. People say Merab gets stronger when clipped, and it's true. In the Umar fight, there was a moment Umar hurt him with a hook, but after that, Merab dominated most rounds and secured a unanimous decision win. As for Umar's fans, he's been tweeting things like, Merab better be careful, I'm coming for him. And we all saw how that turned out. Instead of smashing Merab, Umar got schooled in front of Khabib and his entire crew. One old tweet from Umar in August 2024 said, Yan fought for a title after 6 wins, O'Malley after 4, and Merab could have fought Aljamain last year. He needs to stop crying. What a joke. Merab has fought every top contender put in front of him, while Umar has barely fought anyone. Let's not forget, Corey Sandhagen didn't look prepared for Umar's wrestling in their fight. That's why it felt one-sided, not because Umar was elite. Yet somehow he got a title shot. And look at this lady on Twitter, constantly hyping Khabib, Umar, and Islam Makhachev, but she can't back up her opinions. Her entire personality is just hardcore fan loyalty. She tweeted before the fight, claiming Merab would delay fighting Umar to avoid Ramadan. What? Merab literally fought in September, right after recovering from a staph infection. The UFC pressured him into a title fight in January while he was still recovering. And despite all that, he dominated Umar. It really feels like Khabib and his crew were trying to push Umar too quickly, and it backfired. Experience matters, and Umar just wasn't ready. All right, fight fans, here's another take on MMA Twitter. Let's start with this one tweet from MMA Chick, who might be a promotional agent for Khabib or even a bot account. We really don't know. She claims Merab is scared of Umar, which is absolutely false. This narrative is coming from the likes of Sugar Sean O'Malley, who's clearly salty about Merab. Let's not forget how Merab dominated Sean, winning every single round except maybe the last minute, where Sean landed a couple of body strikes or knees, but nothing significant. The UFC's PR machine and what I call the Khabib Mafia on Twitter are full of paid bots. If you notice Twitter accounts with random numbers at the end, those are likely paid accounts pushing the Umar propaganda. They're all just trying to get him a title shot. One guy tweeted, Umar said one word and Merab is crashing. Umar's in his head. That's nonsense. Umar has been vocal about getting a title shot, thinking Merab is a weak link to the belt, but it backfired spectacularly. Umar was never in Merab's head. This was just tactical planning, and Merab has proven time and again that he's an elite bantamweight. Umar, on the other hand, hasn't done anything to earn a shot at the title. If he wasn't riding on Khabib's family name, he wouldn't have even been in the conversation. The hate towards Merab is frustrating. Some fans, or rather paid PR bots, keep claiming he's scared. Professional fighters aren't scared to step into the octagon. This isn't bantamweights fighting Francis Ngannou. It's pure skill and preparation. The logic of fear in a fight is ridiculous. And now that Umar lost, all those bots who hyped him have suddenly gone quiet. They've switched their attention back to Islam Makhachev, riding the only active and successful fighter in the group. Some are now demanding a rematch, which is absurd. Umar had his chance and was outclassed. Another bot account even tweeted a before and after picture trying to imply Umar won because he had fewer scratches. They conveniently ignore the big headbutt in the second round that caused Merab's visible damage. Critiques like these harm the MMA community. They don't promote meaningful discussion, just one-sided propaganda. The disrespect Merab has faced from Dagestani fans, most of whom aren't even from Dagestan, is disappointing. They joined the bandwagon to hate on him and pressured him into fighting Umar on short notice while recovering from a staph infection. UFC also played dirty, pushing this fight to potentially crown Umar champion and set up a big money fight between Umar and Sean O'Malley in Saudi Arabia next year. It's frustrating to see how money and propaganda dominate the conversation. Merab deserves more respect for fighting through all this nonsense and coming out victorious. That's your daily dose of MMA Twitter chaos, and honestly, this kind of toxic fan behavior needs to stop. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you agree or disagree with my opinions. Thank you for tuning in.